New developments in the case against a Colorado man jailed on murder charges in the death of his fiancée. In just a few hours, there'll be a temporary custody hearing concerning their one-year-old daughter that they shared together. Patrick Frazee and Kelsey Barrett. Investigators still have not recovered Kelsey's body. As you know, he's been charged with her murder. They have not released any information about a possible motive in this case, and we do not know if today's custody hearing was scheduled before or after Kelsey went missing. Family law attorney Brad Micklin joins us via Skype. Brad, thank you for joining us. First and foremost, we don't know when this hearing was scheduled. If it was scheduled before her disappearance, does that change things?
I think it will impact us a little bit. You know, we can't lose sight of the fact that there's a criminal issue behind this and the innocent until proven guilty. But ultimately, if he's the parent, he has a right to a relationship with his child.
He has a right to a relationship with her, but while he's charged, I mean, how does that work in a situation such as this?
Well, again, the family law system usually isn't concerned with guilt or innocence, so whether he did or not is not going to be significant. It's really a question of the impact on the child. Every parent has a constitutional right to parent his or her own child, but you have to balance that against the best interest standard that most states apply to see if that's truly in the child's best interest or not.
Okay, can you walk me through what happens during a hearing such as this? And now that Kelsey isn't present, how will the proceedings go on as normal? Will her parents be there?
It's hard to say because usually hearings for children and custody issues are going to be closed, so only the parents would be there and maybe any issue or people the court may want to interview. But the initial hearing is going to be to determine where is the child best placed temporarily. It's more of an emergent standard, not a best interest issue, so they have to find out where they could place the child first.
If her parents are wanting to be eligible to take custody of this little girl, how would they do that? Because like you said, it's closed. It typically just has the parents involved. But since Kelsey obviously is not here, how would her parents get involved?
Well, her parents and probably any third person that has an interest would be able to petition the court. Because again, the issue is always what's in the best interest of the child, not who's got the better right, not whether it's a natural parent or a third party. Both have equal standing when it comes to the best interest of the child.
If the hearing takes place today, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, Kelsey's parents are perhaps advocating for the custody of this little girl. Would things change? Meaning, could the baby girl be in the custody of the grandparents by the end of today?
The baby could be placed with the grandparents. Every custody decision is considered temporary, even if it's between parents, because custody can always be changed when circumstances change and it's for the best interest of the child. So the decision they make today to place a child doesn't necessarily mean the child stays there permanently. They'll have to do an evaluation later to determine what's ultimately best for a type of permanent placement.
All right, interesting. Well, Brad, thank you for joining us. We'll see what happens today. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.